Hello there, Kimiko with the Gun News. I'm just reporting on the news that happened over the week or the stuff that I jot down on my phone. Let's see what we got. Yep, pause this while I'm opening my phone. Their album was released on October the 6th. They have a PV out for it. I will link it down below. Um, it's very flashy, kind of like their old style of what was that song? What song? It wasn't Sunrise. It was 18. That one. They were like in kimonos and other like traditional Asian outfits. Reiko was in one of those Chinese dresses kind of thing and showed off his legs. He has some nice legs. Um, who else? Got a thing open. Vamp's new album, not album, but DVD is coming out. Well, I can't find the dates that the live DVD is going to be out. Um, let's see. Boys has released a new music video called Anthem, and it's really nice. And super raps in that thing, which is awesome. I actually watched it. And the plaid. Oh my god, there's so much plaid. But it's really amazing how much Royce has grown up since I started to listen to them more. So I'm like, I really like this band. I want to go see them. Like all the J rock bands I listen to, I want to go see them. And I just hope one day I could have enough money to just travel and see all the bands that I want to see over in Japan, or they come over here. So yeah, Black Coat has released a new album around on November 1st, um, which is a like 20 day, like 19 days ago, and they released a PV for it, and I haven't listened or watched it yet, so I'm like, I'll probably watch it after this so I can actually see how it sounds. I'm trying to get into more J-rock music, like other bands besides the GazettE and the Black Swan and bands I listen to. So I'm broadening my band of people that I listen to, which I don't mind listening to Lark, but it's just more my personal references are mostly GazettE, so they were my first J rock band that actually got me into J rock. Dyra releasing an album on the 29th of this month, so if you guys have not pre-ordered it, I definitely probably say pre-order if you're a fan of this band. I'm not really a fan. Please don't hate me. It's just their style is not my taste, like I said before. Don't get me wrong, they're a good band. It's just I don't like them. Gremlins is like Hetsuji's little side band when he's not in Nightmare. Um, he has a band called Gremlins. He's also there's the bass player from Sug, Chodo. Um, their album's going to be released on the 29th also, called Ren. And it's a single, but I think it has the PV on it, if I remember this correctly. We're just releasing an album in 2 days, a mini album called The Core. It's basically Ryoga's new band, and like I listened to some of them. Like it's more electronic-y. I really can't do like electronic music, like in rock. It's like really odd sounding, but I prefer Born. Like I like Born songs. They're really nice. My favorite is Devilishly Punk. That's one of my favorites. The GazettE is actually working on finishing up their album. They're laying down some more vocals, doing finishing touches for the March 10th release. And the album is called The Ninth. They teased the name of it on the back of their shirt for Bursting in the Blaze this year. Everyone was like kind of freaked out about it, which was funny. And I'm like, pre-order. But other Gazette news, I do not know when this 15th anniversary DVD is going to be released because Rookie, Owie, and the other two that don't have social media has been quiet because Owie usually spoils something. He always does, but nothing so far about the 15th anniversary DVD. But I am going to pre-order it so I can actually have it and watch it on my DVD player I have now. I can finally actually order my DVDs. That one. So I'm like, yes. I'm really happy about that. I have the World Docs subbed and non-subbed. Yes, I'm that type of person that has to double. I have two. And I bought the limited edition Dogmatic Final. That's a really good live to watch because I could go on about how the stage present was. It was so amazing. I really wish I was there to actually watch it, but I wasn't, sadly. But hey, what can you say? I didn't have my passport back then. Now I do, so I might be able to go to some of those finals with some of my friends and actually give you a good report on it. And just like, sure, I'm probably biased towards Kai because he's my favorite, but also from what I've seen and heard, this ninth album is going to be really darker than Dogma from recent Rookie tweets, and I can't wait to listen to it. And of course they are complaining because it's cold and they don't like the cold, and when it's hot they're complaining about it's hot, but it's the weather. You can't do anything about the weather. And also, Kai has gotten a haircut. He cut it short, like around nil to about REC and RCE. And around those era when he had short hair, he didn't have like the ponytail, the samurai ponytail that I love, and along with his before I decay dreads before that. So I'm like, ooh. To be honest, I can't pick which like hair length I like. I like his hair like medium, but yeah, what can you do? A9, formerly known as Alice 9, has come out with a new album called Reborn, and they're rocking red outfits, which are amazing. Released back in September the 20th, I have watched their newest one called Pendulum, which I highly recommend you guys go subscribe to Alice 9's YouTube channel. They are from they got off of PSC's leash, I guess, and actually doing pretty well for themselves. Off of record, they're producing their own. They can do anything they want and don't feel like they're constricted, kind of thing. I'm not gonna go into that fucking spiel of why I don't like PSC. But on the side band Diewolf, it's Sho and Tora's little project that we're doing called Diewolf. They're releasing a new CD called called Turbulence, and they haven't released a date for it when it's coming out, but it's coming out as their second EP. Show has more tattoos now. And so does Tora. He has tiger stripes on his legs now, on one of his legs. Um, let's see. On on sad news, kind of that I don't know if anybody reported this, but Screw has disbanded, and they disbanded about last around 1 year ago. Um, they had musical differences, and Bo has been kind of not active on Instagram. He did put something about like a day ago about being with Kazuki. Um, so he's doing fine, and Ryu from Born has his own clothing line called shit. What was his name? I can't remember the fucking name of it. Damn it! But Jin and Katsuki kind of play together still, so they're still kind of like knowing each other. Let's see. Slug has disbanded in September. They officially disbanded and not coming back. Takadu said in his tweet, I feel like I couldn't protect Slug from what we doing or what the crack company was doing. I truly miss Slug because that was another band that like kind of got me into more Visual K. The top bands that got me was Visual K were the Gazette, Slug, LMC, maybe a little bit of Mavi. He Day with Sped Bieber, Rocket Dive. I didn't know who it was at first when I watched the video, and I was like, I was really young back then. I just dated myself. But like I really miss those bands, and now that the Black Swan basically has is going to disband in the summer of 2018 in May, and I'm like, I cannot even. They're only about 6 years old, I think. Yeah, about 6 years old, and they're disbanding, and it's really sad seeing the band that young disbanding. But what can you do? It's really sad, to be honest. But LMC is still touring. Aji's birthday was just a few days ago. Today is no, yesterday was Yoshiki's birthday in Japan. He's like, I don't even know how old Yoshiki is. I think he's probably like 50 something. I think. But Tomo's birthday was this month from Board. We don't know what band he's in right at the moment. So he might pop up sooner or later. Upcoming birthdays that I know on the top of my head are Kiyoshi from Majibre. Majibre is still around, although Kiyoshi is pretty dead on Instagram. I think he forgot his password. But they just got done with the tour, so a lot of people think they're dying out or something like that. I don't know, which they're not, but it's just a lot of bands nowadays that are older actually stay. The longest band that I know that are staying together, it's staying together, is the Gazette. They've been going for 15 years, but almost 16, and they're still putting out amazing music. And one day I might actually get an interview with them. That'd be awesome if I could get an interview with the Gazette. That'd be cool. That'd be one of my, like, sides the Vamps. Yeah, like an interview with the Vamps and the Gazette. Ooh. Anyways, I am rambling on, and I should be getting stuff done around my house. Eh. But, anyways, this is Kimiko with the Gun News, and happy Thanksgiving. That's coming up, and I'll see you guys in a few hours. I'm about to be doing a podcast with my friends. This one's gonna be a little short on the podcast because it's just we. I'm just gonna like introduce them and let them talk and like kind of see how it goes with those. And I could just see if my friend Lily wants to come in again and do all the podcast stuff again. Johnny.